a time in a lush green forest, there lived a little girl named Lily. Lily loved playing in the forest. She would run around the trees, jump over logs, and play hide and seek with her friends. One day while playing, Lily stumbled upon a small anthill. She had never seen one before and was curious to know more about it. As she got closer to the anthill, she noticed that it was bustling with activity. Ants were coming in and out of the hill, carrying food and looking very busy. Just then, a wise old turtle who had been watching Lily from afar slowly approached her. Seeing the child's fascination with the ants, the turtle said, "Do you want to know what these little creatures are up to?" Lily exclaimed, "Yes, please tell me," the turtle replied. "Well, these ants are not just any ordinary insects. They play a very important role in keeping our ecosystem healthy and thriving. In fact, they are like tiny heroes working hard to keep the forest and the entire planet alive." "What? How can such small creatures be heroes?" asked Lily, still skeptical about the turtle's words. The turtle smiled and said, "Let me show you." The wise old reptile then took Lily on a magical journey through the forest, pointing out all the ways ants help the ecosystem. The first thing they saw was a group of ants carrying a leaf many times their size. "Wow! How do they do it?" Lily asked in amazement. The turtle replied, "Ants are super strong. They can carry things 50 times heavier than themselves." He explained that when ants work together, they can move even bigger and heavier objects. As they watched the ants, Lily noticed something else. "Look, they're not just carrying the leaf. They're also protecting it," she said. The turtle nodded and said, "That's right. Ants are very protective of their food. They will defend it with their lives if necessary." Lily was impressed by the ants' strength and bravery, but she was still wondering how these little creatures could be heroes of the ecosystem. As they walked further into the forest, they came across a stream. Lily noticed that there was a fallen log blocking the water's flow. "I wonder how that log got there," she said. The turtle smiled and said, "Let's ask some ants." Just then, a colony of ants marched past them, each carrying a tiny pebble in their mouth. "Excuse me," the turtle called out to them. "Where are you guys going?" One of the ants stopped and replied, "We're on our way to build a new part of our nest. This rock is too big for us to move, but we need to clear the path so that our colony can grow." The turtle turned to Lily and said, "See, ants are not just busy all the time, but they're also always working to improve their living conditions. By moving rocks and soil, ants help to create new habitats for other animals." As Lily looked at the ants, she realized that they were stronger than she thought. They might be small, but they were incredibly determined and hardworking. Suddenly, one of the ants spotted Lily and called out, "Hey! You're blocking our path. Move aside." "Human." Lily was surprised that the tiny insect was talking to her, and even more surprised that it dared to tell her to move. She quickly apologized and stepped aside, realizing that she couldn't be selfish and block the ants' way. After watching the ants for a while longer, Lily started to understand how important they are to the forest. They are strong, brave and hardworking creatures who help to keep the ecosystem healthy and thriving. But she still had one question. What if there aren't enough leaves or food for the ants? How do they survive then? The turtle nodded in understanding. "You make a good point, Lily. Sometimes ants have to deal with food shortages, droughts, and other challenges. But they are very resourceful and adaptable creatures, so they find ways to survive even in the toughest conditions." The next thing they saw was a group of ants carrying seeds. "Wow, what are they doing with those seeds?" Lily asked. The turtle explained that ants collect seeds and store them in their nests. Some ants even plant the seeds and take care of them until they grow into plants. This helps to spread plants and grow more food for other animals. As they continued their walk, Lily and the turtle came across a bird that had been caught in a spider's web. The bird was struggling to free itself from the sticky situation, but it just couldn't seem to get away. Just then, a group of ants arrived and started biting the spider. The spider, feeling threatened by the ants, released the bird and ran away. "Wow, thanks, ants," chirped the bird as it flew away. The turtle said, "See, ants are not just helpful to plants, but also to animals like birds. They protect them from predators and help them survive." Finally, they arrived at a beautiful meadow filled with colorful flowers. Lily noticed that the flowers were not just pretty to look at, but they were also very important for the ecosystem. "How so?" she asked. The turtle explained that flowers are a great source of food for many animals, including ants. The nectar and pollen from the flowers provide the ants with energy and nutrients, and in return, ants help to pollinate the flowers. As they move from flower to flower, collecting pollen, they help to spread the pollen and help new flowers grow. As Lily looked at the beautiful meadow, she realized that everything in the ecosystem is connected and that ants play an important role in keeping it healthy and thriving. "Thank you, Mr. Turtle, for showing me all this," she said. "I never knew that ants were so amazing." The turtle smiled and said, "You're welcome, Lily. Now you know that even the smallest creatures can be heroes. And ants are true heroes of the ecosystem." From that day on, Lily looked at ants in a whole new way. She knew that they might be small, but they are incredibly important for the entire planet. In fact, without ants, our world would be a very different place. Here are 5 interesting facts about ants that you might not have known before. Number 1, ant colonies can have millions of members. That's right. Some ant colonies can have more than 10 million ants living together. They work together to build their nest, find food, and protect each other. It's like having a huge team of tiny superheroes. Number 2, ants are super strong. Even though they are tiny, ants are super strong. They can carry things that are 50 times heavier than them. That's like a human carrying a fully grown elephant on their back. How amazing is that? 3, ants can communicate with each other by leaving a scent trail. They leave a scent trail for other ants to follow. This helps them to find food and communicate with each other. It's like a secret language that only ants understand. Number 4, there are all kinds of ants in the world. There are more than 12,000 species of ants in the world. They come in all shapes and sizes. Some ants are big, some are small, some are black, some are red, and some even have wings. Number 5, ants are important for the environment. Ants are very important for the environment. They help to break down dead plants and animals. They also help to pollinate flowers. Without ants, our world would be a very different place. So remember, even though ants are small, they are incredibly amazing creatures. They work hard, they are super strong, and they are important for the environment. So next time you see an ant, remember the amazing things that ants do and thank them for being the tiny heroes of the ecosystem. If you enjoyed this adventure with Lily and the wise old turtle, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you love nature and animal stories, subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our new adventures. We have so many more exciting stories to share with you. So join us on our channel and let's explore the wonders of nature together. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.